Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you're doing good. This reading, this is for the last week here we have, or so, right? Hey, some Palo Santo. Let's get some blessing on this reading, please. Need some good messages for Leos. Okay. Okay, one from this deck. Whoa. Drop some agate. One from this deck. And I was going to pull a Celtic cross, so should be a fairly complete or thorough reading for you all. Oh, sugar. And the sparks of light. Oh, I just washed my hands. I still have water. Uranus. Okay, give me the one. The Drowned King. And Uranus and the Earth's heart, which is a buried treasure. So you're going to find some sort of buried treasure within this dissolving of pieces of you. Pieces of you, maybe dissolving of certain things happening in your life, changes, shifts, career, occupation, relationships, family, roles, titles. It's like the accepted and the non-accepted parts of you, all of it dissolving and something new. And there's your buried treasure that you find. In the middle of Earth's core. Conjunction, something that's meant to come together for you. That's meant to, in divine unity, meant to come together for you. Okay, so the Earth's heart, I mean, I don't really know what it is, right? None of us do, I guess, because it's your own individual thing that you have to go so deep that you've never really been there before. It can be a spiritual gift and ability. Kind of ties into a lot of different areas in your life, though, right? Too, it would tie into. Okay, for Leo, what's the issue that we have then? What's the issue? The Hermit. Kind of sideways, right? The Hermit. Oh, I don't like that being empty. Sorry. Could be coming out of a hermit phase or a time of solitude. Research. Could have read some new textbooks. Research more about you, about what you wanted. Oh, and some peace. And some peace. Some tough decisions, maybe. The Two of Swords. Tough decisions, but weighing out like the positives and the negatives and how it affects you. How you can do something the most peaceful, or what decisions you can make that would lead to the most peaceful outcome or resolution. Whatever you did in hermit mode, it is responsible for what's being dissolved in this Drowned King energy. What's at the heart of the matter? Justice. Justice. Oh, you're going to have to see with your spiritual eyes here. Well, with your heart. You have to see with your heart, your spiritual eyes. Justice is Libra energy. You could have Virgo energy, but you have Libra twice, meaning could have to do with your partnerships too. Marriage, relationships, partnerships, things like that. It can be an actual, your heart getting justice, your heart getting what it deserves in the best way possible, with it being in the upright, your truth, your heart living its truth. Okay, that's it. Past energy, the Seven of Pentacles, was just a lot of investing and no return, or feeling like not even investing at all. Could be a feeling of overwhelm and I'm not even going to give it all. Or, like I say, losing patience with what you had invested in. Nice. I like to see this. I like to see the Devil in reverse in any reading, really. But it's in your goal and destiny, which is even better. Because this is breaking free from chains of any kind of attachment here that's keeping you back, holding you back from being like fearless, limitless, free. This could be in the form of addictions, fears, control, deceit, materialism. Three Swords. Okay. Oof. So this might be what the decision is with the 2 to the 3 of Swords, right? Okay, we'll get clarifying on that, because, I mean, it's making a tough decision. It's making a tough decision, and, all right. And it might be tough dealing with other people or something like that. It might be about dealing with what other people are saying or something like that too, just because of it being the Swords. The 2 of Wands is how you're feeling. So this is good. This is saying that you're focused, or you're trying to gain focus. Maybe you're procrastinating, but you're trying to step away so that you could come back with full force. 8 of Pentacles, putting your head into your work at this time, maybe. Plans. You could be feeling like, I don't know what's happening. This isn't as planned. Or what is the plan? Now there's not a plan. We have the Drowned King. Now there's not a plan, you know, in the environment. So, like, what now? Okay. So while you're waiting on some kind of news or some kind of success, or, I don't know, something to pick up, what you've been focusing on, like the good news before. So I feel like it's good news, like you're waiting on some type of good news. The High Priestess is here, so it's a time of going within for your answers, for sure, because you know them. Because you already know the answer. Your intuition is really on point. This card says Dominion, by the way. So, I mean, I feel like it's like you taking control. 2s are significant. 2 already in your reading. For partnerships and choices. Waiting on some kind of news. Some of you are literally breaking free from a toxic attachment or situation or person that has caused you a lot of heartache from the past, and that had just been a decision or something that had been postponed for a while, with the 2 of Swords being in the challenge position. And so why you had to go within, why you had to research, and you may still be in that mode of self-exploration, relaxation. Okay, the hope or fear. Your rebirth. So this can be, yeah, okay. So if something in the past had come to this ultimate point of betrayal, right, that it was too hard to even continue, something had to end, and it did, then the Ten of Swords can be the rebirth. I think that's it. That is the rebirth here, though. This dissolving of all these things that you were, and maybe even focusing on not identifying so much with how you were treated in a certain relationship or something like that. Just so that you can focus more on the you that's there after everything's dissolved. Not anything bad. The outcome. Nice. Playfulness, fun. There's definitely a rebirth going on. Death card is in the reverse. So, there definitely is. And let's see. The Five of Cups. Which makes sense. Because if you're looking at things that didn't work out or how we were treated, disappointment in yourself or others too much, we might fear that whatever is coming is not as good as it is or it seems to be. But it is. And this is a rebirth in all areas here. So, getting through some kind of rather heavy emotions. Princess of Wands is, it says the dancer. It's like telling you to dance through the disappointment. I know. But there's something about being playful during this time as you shed and purge heavy emotions. It's not anything bad, and it's really not anything that's happening to you that I see here. It's past things. All right, so let's pull from the Kipper deck. The Page of Wands, you know, it can be like a new passionate beginning, playfulness, having fun in one's or actions, message about taking action, or maybe that's what you're already doing. So the thoughts are still there and some of the emotions are still there, as they will be. May have something to do with your family room. Have the Thief card on the bottom, which kind of makes me feel like some kind of deceit, betrayal, or cover-up of some sort. Having to do with some type of hurt with the family, and that's... Oof. That energy got heavy real quick. Real quick. What else? No. House. Courtship. Main female. Okay, so the disappointment, sadness, the sorrow, the betrayal, it feels like it has to do with family, okay? And the house is being built or something to be built. It's your rebirth. So it doesn't have to be exactly where you're at, but it is what you're like wanting to build, okay? Courtship is somebody that's wanting to get to know you. This can either be friends, clients. It could be a romantic interest, but not just wanting to get to know, wanting to come together with you, meet up with you, something like that. Maybe build, and that might be why there's a little bit of fear of a complete restart in an area that you'd had all this experience with, right? Okay, what else do you want to tell us about this reading? Despair. Yeah. That makes sense. These two cards kind of scream it. So does postpone it. You know, when you are your own roadblock for postponing something, postponing one small decision after the other that leads to a big postponement, I feel like that could be part of it with this despair, like procrastination. But this, because there's like a lot of other stuff going on too, not as an excuse. There also can be some issues with worrying over money and finances, these are suggesting that you are going to have some kind of like, oh yay, like didn't see this, it's going to be better than you thought. But you could be kind of worried, you could be disappointed. So how could you turn disappointment into something that you purged and were successfully able to kind of let go of, right? How could you do that? So you could work on other achievements in your life that, one, are attainable, easy, small, baby steps, and then celebratory at the same time. So you're celebrating, and you're doing the opposite of looking at something that didn't work out to I'm focusing now on more little things that are working out. That could help purge that energy. This is kind of what I was thinking. This could be a breakup. It could be a postponed breakup. It is about some type of justice for the heart, though, with the Lovers in reverse. It's a decision that you've already decided, like you're not going to make that same decision that you have done. And it might be because of what you're expecting that you have had from the past, or it just might be, that's just how you feel. Oh, okay. This is the journey. Interesting, because you do see a guy on a train. Let me show you this picture a little bit better. There's a guy on a train, and he's trying to light his cigarette, it looks like, or something. And then there's this little demon thing, or entity there, in the shadows. This is, in a way, pointing to what you're releasing when you release your fears or shine your light. You know, it's way in here in the shadow. It's not near where the light's lit up. Okay, so this is the journey. Ta-da, welcome. This is the journey, and there is something new. Occupation, the beginning of something really great for you, or your occupation is gonna do better, like that. There might be something with the news, with your occupation doing better, you getting good news regarding that. Okay. I want it to come out, it will come out. Might be a spirit child with the Page of Wands, 2 next to it. And then change. Beautiful. This, I usually see somebody moving in this. Packing their stuff up and moving. Change. So change is on its way. And why is because you've done the work here. I think something's coming to you. I don't think that you're going to be like, yeah, that was not sudden, right? And that might be why it came out like this. Wealth. Maybe not so sudden. A rebirth. King of Cups. It's somebody that sees the vision that you're already in. Almost seeing you like a movie star. Their heart right is beating for you. Wow, for you. Heart that resonates on the same level. Strength, power, courageous. 3 of Cups is like saying, don't worry, you're going to be dancing. The dancer. With joy, celebrating your abundance. Soon. Soon, soon, soon. Making good memories. Coming together with people that are like-minded souls. That have that share a similar heart space. Alright, guys. The Emperor in reverse here on the bottom is suggesting that it might be about your strategy, might be about your discipline. I don't even like calling it discipline. I'd rather call it devotion. That your devotion to your work, just because there's some kind of connotation about discipline. But I do like the devotion. Like when your devotion to whatever it is that you're doing raises and you let everything else fall off, allow this rebirth to come in, there's ultimately change. Always sad, even when some things go away that we were comfortable being uncomfortable with. It's always kind of sad and something to process. 000, you're one with the Creator, and you have no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I'm a creator. Wow. And 555. Shoot. Oh, this is funny because this number happens to be my expression number. And it says I am expressive. So that's really cool. That's really cool. 555, a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. Be open and stay positive. All right, and I do have private readings available. They're $24. If you want one, check out the description box below to get one. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Love and light. Bye-bye.